So with the method, it is primarily a way to get you to throw the disc with leverage. After that, you start adding in a little bit of upper body to get different types of throws. For example, with Hyzer, you still set up in the same type of frame, and you bring your shoulders at a little bit lower an angle. So when you activate your lower body, the disc will come out with Hyzer. If you want to throw flat, same thing. You would set up in your frame. Then you would initiate with the method and bring it straight across. And if you want to throw with Anhyzer, same thing. You set up your frame, lean backwards with your shoulders, and come around. All of it is where the plane of your shoulders is oriented, whether it's towards the ground, flat, or leaning back. So there are a few different ways to grip a disc. First of which being the power grip. That is when you have all of your fingers inside the rim. I actually only use 3 for my power grip just for comfortability purposes. But it's either 3 or 4 fingers all the way on the side. There's also a thing called a fan grip where you fan your fingers out on the bottom. And there's also kind of a little in-between, which I use for more touch shots. Now, the method doesn't really affect any of that. It's whatever's more comfortable for you and what you can produce the best shot shape with. But all of them work. And our suggestion is to have a looser grip, just so you don't have as much upper body intention, especially when you're first learning the method. Now, as you get more advanced in your throwing, you can apply different forces into different areas to get particular effects on the disc through your grip. But when you're starting out, as long as you have a solid grip on the disc, again, whether it be a power grip, fan grip, whatever else you're looking at, it'll work with the method. Absolutely. So the method, as a teaching tool, deals primarily with a standstill throw, getting your momentum into your brace and releasing. So if you think about the throw within the context of a run-up, you add your X step. So the X step is the second to last step behind. You come forward into your brace, and then the left side still comes in behind the knee, and then you continue the throw as if you were just doing the standstill part of the method. So if you're learning the method, the primary benefit you're going to get is an efficient energy transfer from either the momentum of your run-up or the ground into your throw. So rather than only being able to apply the power that you can generate by flinging your upper body, you can actually use the body's proper biomechanics to get energy from the ground into the throw. Absolutely. So if you're left-handed, you would take any description of the method and you would listen to the rear leg part. So your rear leg, in your case, would be your right leg. Your front leg would be your left leg. And you just do the same exact motion. So you would still take your right knee, and you still take that, initiate from your right side, go behind your knee, and go forward with the arm. So the method in this case applies to the backhand in particular, because with the forehand, you're going to have a different set of mechanics. That's going to be much more analogous to a baseball throw or even a baseball hit. A lot of the biomechanics are the same, but the process by which you get there is going to be a little bit different. The method is absolutely for everyone. If you're going to be playing disc golf at all, it's always a good time to be able to throw further. It makes the amount of courses you can play and still have a good time wider, and it just increases the amount of cool shapes you can make in the air with the disc. You don't have to be particularly athletic. All you have to be able to do, is stand on your left foot, stand on your right foot, and be able to transfer weight back and forth. So really anybody can learn it, and it's beneficial for everyone's disc golf game. Initially, just from a standstill, it is the most important thing with the method is getting that feel down. And you'll know you're doing it correctly when it is very effortless for you to get the energy from the ground into your arm. You kind of feel like your arm is whipping. It is just gaining energy effortlessly through your body. And what that will enable you to do is develop a very consistent throw that then you can then work into a run-up. Since there are less moving parts with the method, since it's just initiated from the lower body, you will develop more consistency. And then in terms of distance, since you're using a larger muscle group to add more force, you will get increased distance, especially after getting the feel down and through practice. So yeah, it is normal to maybe lose a little bit of distance at first when using the method. And that's because it's typically taught from a standstill position. So while you're doing that, while you are generating force into the disc more efficiently, it may not be going as far as when you were running and as hard as you could and ripping it with your upper body as hard as you could. But as you get used to the method and you start building momentum back into the throw, it will allow you to throw with more speed and spin, which generally adds distance to someone's throw. So it absolutely helps with any shot in disc golf that is a backhand. The one people focus most is the tee shot, because it's usually going to be your longest shot. It's the one people like to put the most oomph into. But it'll also help with your shorter shots, because then you have a very efficient means of getting power into a standstill. It will also increase the range you can throw standstills, which means you will get closer to the basket, which means it will improve your game. The key with the method is you do not have to be a professional athlete or even a very gifted athlete to benefit from it. It's actually most tailored for your beginner and intermediate player who are just trying to either get past a block in their game or just trying to learn the game for the first time. It puts you on the correct path to improving your disc golf game. If you're an older player or a more experienced player, it provides a way for you to improve your game, and it also uses the bigger muscles in your body, so it'll actually help you prevent injury in the long term. It'll allow you to play the game for longer.